So let's get into buyer leads. So working your buyer leads uh, for listing leads. So it's really asking the right questions. So as part of your script, you really need to have in there every time, so tell me, Mr. Buyer, that home you live in now, do you own the home or do you rent it? Oh, you own it. So you need to sell that home before you buy? Okay, so let me tell you, here's what we can do. We can put together an equity evaluation of your property, come out, give you tips on what you can do, to help get a best chance of the highest price, sell it as quickly as possible. Also, what not to do, kind of go through the numbers with you. And then we can also go through and get you set up to look at properties. So it'll shift your conversation in the way you set up the appointment. But you have to ask everyone you're on the phone with, the home you live in now, do you own that home or do you rent it? The buyer consultation form will help you handle that. We went through that in module 2. Yard sign calls there are nosy neighbors that'll call in or go in through your voice pad or whatnot, but get them talking and offer them a market snapshot and build out your pipeline of people that know about you. You never know if they know someone who's looking to sell or if they're going to refer you. They can refer you business. Blast out to your active buyer database an online home eval offer. And so let me go through Viral. Frank put out an email and he called it Viral's magical home seller lead generation email. Here's one way you can use a home eval website to generate seller leads. So these are leads that are looking on your websites for homes to purchase. So it's not that you're doing pay-per-click traffic or you're doing Facebook ads to your home eval website. And I don't necessarily agree that that's a good way to generate seller leads. You can use Buddy's Guaranteed Sale, or Boomtown has a seller suite. Market Snapshot tool is fine to use as well, but you need some kind of free home eval tool to send them to. And this is a public page as well. So if you go to Get Viral, and there's a blog post from March, I think, 2014. Gives you the exact wording for the email. Copy this, make sure you fill in your area, and make sure, the Dow and S&P, there's some, talk and reference to the market, checking your portfolio and whatnot. So make sure you go through this and then put your link in here. And this will generate some pretty good quality leads for you. When we do it, it works pretty well. We just don't do it consistently because we have kind of more business than we can get to for the most part. But it will generate leads. It'll give you people to put into that funnel, and hopefully down the line they'll convert. So it's people that are searching for homes that respond to an offer to get the value of their current home. That's a way better lead than someone just searching on Facebook and, oh yeah, maybe I do want to know the value of my home. And Frank even picks up on it here. You have to have a trackable phone number. So reply back to this email or give me a call and put a trackable phone number in here, which is through If by Phone for anyone on this call. All right. So that is something I would do. That could lead to some traction in terms of seller leads. Buyer sold program, something I learned like forever ago. It's probably my first year in the business, and I'm just getting back to it now. So for your buyers, these are buyers of yours that close on a property. Get them to agree to have you put up a sold sign in their yard for 2 weeks after closing. So it's the cost of labor. The best advertising. We don't typically do it on our listings because we still want buyers to call our listings. But we're going to start doing for our buyers that close. We're going to put a sold sign in the yard with a trackable phone number and have generate seller leads. So it's obviously a lower volume type thing, but it's going to get you more sold signs up around town. So that's something that you could try. That's very low cost, and just track it.